My name is Angela Caldwell. We've been coming to ABT for about 2.5 years, and we've been coming to the Foundry for a few months now. What drew us to ABT was the message that we had that night. Our family was really in the need of a church, so we were churching around for a little bit to find the right one that fit us. The message that we had was about addiction and losing a child. And at that time, our oldest son was in an addiction, and it really hit home to our family. He sat there and listened to the whole message. Our family did, and 3 days later, he was sober and clean and has been ever since.
I met Dave and Angela a couple months ago when they started attending our community group. I've had the pleasure of getting to know her, and it's been a lot of fun. I started a Bible study here a couple weeks ago for the women of the Foundry. And unfortunately, Angela couldn't attend on Saturday mornings when we were able to meet with all of the women. And so when she wanted to start attending, I said, well, we should get together when you can come, and invited her over to my house.
The first Monday, we went over the first couple chapters of the book, and I just told Ashley about my life, about my story, and what's gone on.
One thing that she had said to me that just kind of stuck out to me was, it's really hard to give up control to a God that I don't trust. And all of a sudden, I felt like the Lord pulling at my heart. And I felt like the Lord saying, you need to ask her a couple questions here. And so I started listening to her, and I asked her about her testimony and about her story.
And she asked me if I had been saved. I told her yes. But I didn't do it for the right reasons, so it wasn't real. And she asked me if I wanted to be saved, if I wanted to accept Jesus into my life and into my heart as my Lord and Savior, and not be alone anymore, not do it all by myself. And I said, yes, please. I didn't want to be empty anymore. I didn't want to do it for the wrong reasons I just wanted to see somebody else happy and see somebody proud of me. I wanted to. And I was tired. I was tired of being tired. I was tired of carrying everything that I felt I had to carry.
And I asked her, I said, Angela, are you ready to not do this alone? Are you ready to do this with the Lord who loves you perfectly and who can carry this perfectly with you? And have you ever prayed the prayer of salvation, to give your life to your Savior? And she said no.
I just had to do it. I mean, why not? I've given everything else a try. Why not try this? And it was relieving. I mean, I cried a little bit, but it wasn't a sobbing cry. It was more like a relieved, it's over cry. Like, I'm done. It was closure.
It was just this beautiful moment watching her pray this prayer, and then seeing the peace of God that Philippians 4:7 talks about, that just transcends all understanding, of hearing this broken story. And she still had that broken story moments later, but then this peace that just transcends all understanding wash over her, and watching the Lord literally transform her in front of me, and going, oh my word, this is the most beautiful thing ever. And I asked her, I said, how do you feel? And she said, I just feel at peace.
Since that day, every night, my boys and I and my husband, we have a Bible study that we do at 8:30, and the whole family is together, and we're all talking about Jesus and, his work in the Word. And it brought us so much closer. And to think that for a while, I was preventing that from happening fully, and as close as we are emotionally now, it's just amazing to see how our family has gotten so much closer.